Halloween 2023. This was the fastest build ever. 2 days, put this thing up because of an extended work trip I'd been on. So this is what my buddies and I and my son were able to put together in 2 days. So we come into the garage here, through my door, as usual, and we had set up a giant crypt. And there's Jake right there, my neighbor, who's just saying, hi, you want to step out of the way here? Thank you. But we put up the tree, put up the camo netting, built a very fast crypt just with pillars and all sorts of stuff. The animatronics they had going. So as they walk in, then we'd have this pumpkin here, which I picked up at Spirit Halloween. He's a fun little prop I got going. And he pops up. It's kind of a fun little thing. I like him. And then he resets. So as they come in, he would just give them a quick little pop-up as I'm giving them the intro to the haunt. And then I send them on the merry way. That's actually activated off a remote trigger. Love the remote triggers, so I can turn it on and off when I want it, so it doesn't keep going all night. All right, we move into here, and as we hit this spot right there, I would, just give a quick audio cue, and somebody would be hiding in this pillar. Oh, he is in there. I didn't realize that. Sorry, I didn't know you were in there. Oh my gosh, it's my son Johnny, who these were built when he was much smaller and he fit a lot better, so he barely fit in now. But yeah, the very quick jump scare as they're walking through. And then, oh, here goes the poltergeist getting reset as we speak. So we'd send them this way, and I will reset this as we're going. Okay. And it's a straight shot through. They walk down, look at the cool animatronics. There's Pin Tom and my leering skeleton. And as we hit this section right around here, Chris would let go ahead, Chris. The poltergeist flies on up into the branches up ahead, and that is run just off of a weighted mechanism. So Chris, you want to pull it up as... Actually, probably if I get up here, we can see it better. I'll go upstairs here. So yeah, that's just some weights in a backpack, which through the wonders of physics and gravity and whatnot, and some pulleys, will, as it falls down, there's Chris, the poltergeist, flies up. So yeah, very simple effect, allows for something to fly right over their heads as they're walking up. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, and then we'd send them into the crypt itself. And it's, in the dark, it looks a lot cooler. I did a video in the dark, but you couldn't see it as well, so I had to use my flashlight. But the lighting's pretty cool. Anyways, so coming into here, you just had a overhead flame cauldron thing. And then as they're walking by where Chris is standing, he would, move the curtain and scare him a little bit as they walked by. But since it's so dark, they couldn't see that he was there until he was there right up on him. Okay, then they come into the crypt itself where we threw out every skeleton, all the bones I had, all over, just quickly threw this room together. And as they're coming around this area, the sarcophagus, whatever, where all the bones are laying, go ahead, Johnny. He just sits up real fast, and then they maneuver their way. They snake through here, and I make them snake, because right up in here, once they get to this section, drop panel. Jonathan, my son, built that on his own this year. I was not even around to help. He did that. He helped prep a little bit of the garage before I'd gotten home. So props to him for coming up with the drop panel on his own. Come around the corner here. Chris rigged up just a wiper motor inside the coffin to just be constantly moving up and down. I love that. And then we hit this corner, and then partway through the night, we added a quick jump scare right here. Just the guy who'd come out of the pillar would be standing in this corner right here, and as they cornered, he would pop out at them. This hanging face thing, skull, just there to give them something to look at, nothing else. And then they came to the candy bowl itself, or the candy, which here's clothespins, which aren't there normally, but you had candy right here up in his ribs, and as they would reach for the candy, there we'd have the hand grab. Super simple. This year was all about simplicity. I had 2 days to build. And then they walk down this way. My third car garage is closed right now, but it was open for the Halloween night, and that was the exit. And as they came through here, the trusty leaf blower, post ghost, super simple effect. Again, remote trigger. If I hit the right button, on and off, and it gives them burst of air, and then they were out. So that is my haunt for 2023. Here's Chris, say hello.
Howdy.
And then we'll step into the guts of the haunt, where everything's operated. There's Jake, my neighbor, what's up?
Hey.
And I don't know where Johnny went, but this is where everything's operated off of. Drop panel, the sit-up skeleton is run off of a spring, so just a, you wanna let the skeleton up, Johnny? Yeah, it's just some rat traps. If we can see it, let me throw some light on here. Yeah, so it's just a couple of rat traps down there, which spring load it, and then it's just a rope locking it in place back there. Extremely rudimentary, simple things that we do. There's Johnny. All my lighting is run off of one power strip, and it's all modular lighting with video extend, like for home surveillance systems. All these freaking AC adapter things. I don't know what they're called, but anyways, whatever they are, I just daisy chain all my lighting like so. And these are all over the haunt, and I just stick them up as I go, and they are extremely useful, and I can just daisy chain throughout my entire haunt and run off of one switch. And yeah, and that was it. And then there's the passageway to get out to the candy bowl right there, and a passageway to get right back out to the front. And this year's haunt, we had groups in and out in 2.5 minutes probably, which is the fastest ever. Too short for me personally. I'd rather have them in here a little bit longer. I like longer haunts, but we had 2 days, so we built that real quick, and it was very fast. 2.5 minute runs with a reset. We were ready to just bring another group in. A lot of fun. A really cool thing to be able to put together in such a short amount of time. Next year should be much better. We've got some pretty elaborate plans. Anyways, thanks for watching. Happy Halloween and happy haunting.